Okay, welcome to this episode. We're going to put in the front shocks slash struts, your choice on what you call them. I've already done the driver's side, but I'll show you the both. They're pretty much same. They are the same. It's just other than the brake line mounts and so on, other mounts here. That's the only thing that is different. They just reverse, but otherwise they all connect up the same way. 3 bolts at the top, one little tricky one just tucked under inside. I'll show you where that is. Lost 2 bolts on the other side there, and try and get them out later. Otherwise not too hard. So right now I've got the car jacked up anyway because I'm doing the subframe bushings there, which you can check out another video there. But so it's all jacked and ready to go. So we'll show you how easy it is. This is actually quite easy. So the hardest thing I had to do was get that fiddly little nut back under and inside the bodywork and get it started. But eventually get it. So these come, these are just easy install. So these already have a spring on, everything's done, so you don't need to piss around and try and compress your other one and get it off and so on. These cost me about 406 Canadian off eBay. These are Monroe shocks. And now you can find cheaper. I kind of was like, didn't really want to go cheap with a no-name brand. I know they may be good, just as good, but I didn't want to bother wasting my money and then having to maybe go and buy better ones after if they failed. So yeah, let's get into it. This is fairly quick in taking them out, really. Like I say, it's just that one nut bolt at the back. It's just fiddly, but otherwise generally fairly easy. Okay, first thing you want to do is get lines to your sensor here. You just want to, you can just wiggle these. I should. A little stiff because there's a bit on there, so that one comes off fairly easy. Go. And then you got a little clip in here on your brake line. You just gotta use a screwdriver. I mean, just bang her off. Let's get my screwdriver here right now. But yeah, you can see it's just a little spring clip. You just gotta hit it at the end there, knock it back. I put a stand underneath here just to help hold it up when we take these 2 nuts and bolts out. That's just securing your steering link there and everything, hub and all that to your shock. So once you actually take those out and disconnect it, it's pretty much, and we've taken that off, then that's it for down here. Then we go up top here, got 1 nut or 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, there's 1 tucked. The cover's still on this guy. You can kind of see it there, the cover there. I just got to pop that cover off. And then there's just a nut just inside there. And that. So this one needs a socket. That I use a ring spanner. And then in here I use I think it's a 1/4 inch drive. This little guy. Get in there. I don't believe you can get in from the top. It's kind of having a look, but I don't think it's, you take that off and I think it's still actually sealed. So yeah, that just makes, it's the only real fiddly one. You pop these here and just lift it up so it gives you a bit more room, because this here hangs down a bit. Just slight marginal amount of room, but yeah, it helps. So yeah, okay, we'll pop these off and then we'll undo the nuts up, bolts up there, sorry, and get this out. Okay, we took those 2 nut bolts, connecting the wheel hub to the strut shock there. I've just chucked a jack stand under there to kind of help support it so everything doesn't pull out. So everything's disconnected here. All we need to do now is take off our 3 bolts up the top here. So you can actually, and I think it's the same for the other side, you can, if you took off this whole molding here around the wipers and that, you can actually get in from the top. So I've just kind of pried it up a bit. Yeah, so that wouldn't be too hard to get off. I'm probably just going to try and continue the way I was, but that does give me a bit more room. But yeah, if you take this piece off all the way along, you can actually, I think it's a 2-piece, 1-piece here. If you take it off, you just have to take the wipers off and then pop the little buttons in there, and you'll get that off. And you get in there way easier. So yeah, I'll probably recommend doing that, and be a little easier. You won't lose any of the bolts down the back there. Okay, we've got those all back in. I put a little bit of thread locker red on there. I don't know if it's necessary, but just to help. Torque spec, I think it was, what I could find was about 32-37 pounds-foot there. So we tightened those up to that. Now we just have to put our other bolts back in here, nut bolts, tighten those up. I think they were sitting around 155 pounds-foot there. Always double check it though, look online there. It seems to vary just slightly from side to side and that, but yeah, about 155 for these guys. We put them in back in that way, and then we'll just mount up our sensors and brake light again, and that's pretty much it done. Yeah, that's it all done. Everything all back in its place, tightened up. That would have to be one of the easiest things I think I've done in the car so far. Yeah, hope that helps you. That's it for now. Like, subscribe, we'll catch you later.